Okay, welcome everyone back to another stream here of the semi-finals of Asia Suiji Cup. We are going to be watching the very last match that we have of the entire weekend. The last losers bracket match here coming in between Play Robeats and LOTT's tragic HINDILOVE Extra. I'm Potassium F commentating today alongside Leon. How are you doing? Okay, Leon may or may not be here. But for now, I guess we're going to be getting into the warm-ups currently, where they've already started. It looks like the first warm-up here. Not sure whose warm-up this one is, but we're definitely going to have a bit of a back and forth, I think, in this match, as we can see the seeding, of course, being right next to each other, Seed 6 versus Seed 7, but also a bit of a difference in skill sets between the two teams. Obviously, Play Robeats being the #1 seed as far as the Rice is concerned, and LOTT's tragic HINDILOVE Extra being more of an LN focused team overall. Yeah, those are some like insane Rice scores, and LN rank #3 for LOTT's team there. So we have a very clear game plan for both of these teams. They also have each other's scores when it comes to their previous matches that they played earlier this weekend. So both teams have already played on the map pool before, so they should have some kind of idea of what each other is capable of here. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think, obviously, Play Robeats going to be focusing on the Rice, LOTT's team going to be focusing on the LN, and I think it's really going to come down to what ends up happening on the hybrids, because those two teams are actually very close together when it comes to those hybrid maps from what we saw in their previous match this weekend. So yeah, getting through... Oh, we have Leon, perhaps? Hello?
Hi. So true.
Okay, Leon's alive. Welcome.
I'm alive. Welcome. This is going to be an interesting match. I didn't catch what you completely said, but I heard glimpses of it just briefly. And yeah, I agree with how close they are and how both teams had played the map pool already. So they have a little bit more information about their opponent this time.
And this is something that you typically do see when you get this late into the tournament, when you do get the conditional matches, is bans start becoming a lot more specific. As we can see, Rice 2 being a ban, which is, you know, fairly uncommon to see Rice 2 being banned, but you have to assume this is because LOTT's team knows what Play Robeats has on this map now.
Yeah. Vice versa as well, LN1 being bans. LN1 obviously being one of the most hardest LN pick we had thus far in the tournament. It's really good bans so far.
I mean, they both make sense. I guess LOTT's team would be struggling a little bit when it comes to the fast jump stream. Maybe that Rice 2 just a bit too high for some of their players' comfort range.
Yeah. And things are going quick, actually. I am not prepared. Already, Play Robeats already decided on pulling out Rice 6 here. Yeah, and getting both teams to ready up.
Yeah.
I think this will favor Play Robeats more, just purely because how fast this map is in general.
I'm just looking at... Wait, who's in the lobby for Play Robeats right now? Because I think
still waiting on a third player.
Yeah, we're waiting on the third player in. Because I thought I saw Orkanos in as one of the slots there, and I thought, I mean, that would be probably not the play to put both of your C seeds in.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have Lisa Chandra, who has been playing their Rice picks throughout the tournament as well. So on LOTT's team, we have obviously Yui and... How do you pronounce this name? Is it just Nair? Nee?
I just call him Nair.
Nair. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So very familiar names thus far. Yeah, seems like we're getting started here. quite a brutal map to start off. I mean, who am I kidding? All these maps are hard.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a yeah. It's
I was
just
trying to think in
the
the previous match, like one of the teams, like maybe they wanted to pick like more of an accuracy map, and then you kind of like go through the list and realize like which one is the accuracy map. There's kind of none left now. They're all too hard.
yeah. That's kind of the idea. We are at the late game already, pretty much. Yeah, starting off here.
Okay, let's see which team starts on top. Of course, this is Play Robeats' pick, so they are expecting to get off the ground running here with their own rice picks.
Oh, beginning. We guess the first draw, but the accuracy between teams is
What's
fairly...
going on with Pavin right now is what I'm thinking, because that was a 99.2% start, so just
that is
maybe messing up early on one of the patterns at the start of the map, but it does seem like Pavin is increasing the accuracy pretty quickly, and that's going to start building up this score lead in favor of Play Robeats. Of course, there was the miss from Yui earlier, but the accuracy advantage definitely helps that a little bit more. Nair and Yui both finding a miss now as we get to the halfway point. And it's still 3 full combos on the side of Play Robeats. They're holding really strong. All 3 players now above 99.7. And on LOTT's team, actually 2 players... Oh, actually, no, that's 1 player. Only LOTT above 99.7 themselves. I thought Nair was on one of those, but that's actually 98.7. While Yui is also on the 98 section as well. So the big accuracy advantage over to Play Robeats currently. More misses coming in towards the end of the map. It's going to get harder at the very end. We'll see if they can hold on, but Nair's struggling a lot, down to 98% flat. While all 3 full combos still on the table for Play Robeats. 100,000 points now is the lead, and this is absolutely done. Yui and Nair just struggling to hold on to their combos here in this speed section. And that was a dominating first pick. What this team score is crazy as well. 3-way FC. Pavin, messes up, gets a couple of hundreds at the very start, but has the best ratio. And Lisa Chandra with the double S. LOTT does find the 992k full combo, but the other 2 teammates just struggling a little bit too much when it comes to the level of speed for that map in particular. And they're wasting no time, actually. We're going straight into Kamui, LN3. This is definitely the type of map that LOTT's team is going to have a much bigger advantage on, because they have been performing very well on all of these LN picks. And Play Robeats kind of has a little bit of a struggle when it comes to their third player in particular. So we are going to get a couple of swaps coming in. Robeats coming in as the A seed player for Play Robeats, and Orkanos coming in as the C seed player. So it's going to come down a lot on whether or not Orkanos can hold on, because the accuracy is going to matter a lot when we have the release timing so kind of like wacky in this map in particular, where you are going to have players like LOTT holding exceptionally high accuracy. You do need to hold it together even if you can keep the combo. And it seems like we are getting another switch out as well. LOTT's team is going to switch in Funeral instead of Yui for their B seed. And it seems like we'll be getting into the match now. So let's see, we are about to get into the first pick of LOTT's Tragic Hindi Love Extra. And it should be, well, I would say their strongest pick that they have on the table as well. So let's see, probably just waiting for everyone to get ready before we're going in. But this one is a fairly short map as well, so if anyone finds, you know, a bit of a nasty miss that could swing the point lead pretty massively in one side or the other, but it does come down a little bit to these C-seed players, and I think Nair overall should be a little bit more comfortable than Orkanos.
Hey, hi. I think I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm commentating through my phone. Don't ask me how it's possible.
No.
But yeah, we are back.
Nice, nice. We got the
Yeah, it seems I play Robeats.
4G connection
Yeah,
here.
play Robeats. So true. Convoy as LOTT's first pick. Interesting. Kind of makes sense. This map is held to ratio and get a good accuracy, but overall, physically, it's the more easier map compared to the other maps in the pool.
And that does definitely help out as well. Explains why LOTT's team is playing a lot better with these LN picks as well, because they do seem to have a little bit of a struggle when it comes to the physicality on their B and C seed players.
Yeah, that is going to be a recurring issue for many teams, which is to be expected. Right, and we are going into it.
Okay, let's see how this one goes for LOTT's Tragic HINDILOVE Extra on their first pick. Of course, even in this very calm intro section, it's really easy to be dropping 200s on some of these, and we do see some low accuracy starts here for both Funeral and Orkanos.
Oh yeah, definitely. But combo is going to be a more important factor for these teams for sure. Because everyone's accuracy kind of balance each other at some point. Yeah, starting off here. Yeah, Team Blue already starting to get quite the huge lead here, 12,000 points.
Yeah, Funeral has recovered, and
Orkanos
does
dropping
fine
as
in
well.
this. Yeah, Funeral did recover above 99%.
That's a nest.
And this is 97.
That's a nasty miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is really struggling. Everyone else still hovering around the mid 99s. LOTT and Pavin, of course, being the outliers here.
Yeah, those two definitely just
map.
matching each other as the A seeds, but yeah, it is coming down to that C seed difference here, as kind of Robeats and Nair also fairly similar accuracies, all things considered. So it is just this battle between Orkanos and Funeral, the two players with the lowest accuracies, but Funeral is definitely winning that out by a fair margin. So 40,000 points in the lead now as we're getting into the last quarter.
Yeah, already towards the last quarter. It's quite a short map as well. And the lead is still growing immensely here. Just purely because of Orkanos not being able to keep up with the map. Everyone is holding their combos really nicely here, actually.
Yeah, still 5 full combos on the board for all of these. A 3-way FC, it looks like, for LOTT's Tragic HINDILOVE Extra. And they're going to manage to pick up their own pick fairly comfortably.
Yeah, very comfortable win for them. Yeah, it was just a CC difference. So far, pretty even. Both teams winning their first points here. Wonder what will play Robeats play. Probably just something that is very physically hard to play. I don't know. Something like Rise 5 that could just come out right now.
Yeah, I mean, all the Rice picks kind of seem like a good avenue, good options here. We still have 4 of them left over. So it's really up to Play Robeats, whichever one they want to go for here, because I think, I mean, all 4 should be looking fairly good. As we said before, like none of these Rise picks anymore are like accuracy picks. If you are the better physical Rise team, you should be better at pretty much all of these Rise picks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And also, didn't really mention it before, but both SVs are like kind of left up as well.
Oh yeah, that is another interesting thing. We know LOTT's team can play SV, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would say
it's just scary that both SVs are out there if you want to pick it.
I mean, I would kind of say that Play Robeats probably doesn't have any reason to pick SV.
Yeah,
as long as they keep picking Rice, like if they keep winning their Rice picks, they probably wouldn't feel tempted to go for that at all. But maybe LOTT's team, you know, after picking LN2, which I'm assuming is going to come up after this pick, after running out of LNs, maybe LOTT's team decides to go for the SVs themselves.
That is true. Even in hybrids, the safest choice for them would be like hybrid 2. The other two hybrids are quite physical in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, that said though, if you look at the scores from the previous matches, I'm pretty sure Play Robeats got a slightly higher team score on Hybrid 2. And Hybrid 3 for that. So, the hybrids, I mean, definitely not to say that Play Robeats are better on them, because I think the team scores were like extraordinarily close, but...
Yeah, but it's still scary to see.
Yeah, it's maybe something that you would be hesitant to pick into. It's not a guaranteed win at all for LOTT's team, despite the LN advantage that they might have.
Yeah, that's true. And here we go, Rise 4. The Jack, man.
Yeah, we got the Jack players in here now. Might be seeing some high scores and some low scores in this one, because 150 BPM, no joke. A lot of players are going to be really uncomfortable.
Yeah, even though it's speed Jack, it's very uncomfortable the way some of these patterns are mapped. Yeah, both teams taking their time. Still waiting for a third player from LOTT's Tragic.
Yeah, and it looks like actually Funeral's going to be coming in here as well. Wait, no. Funeral is B seed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get Raidsec in instead. Okay. So a player that I don't think I've seen much of, actually.
Yeah, same for me. They have been absent for quite a lot of matches. They are finally here, ready to support their team.
Yeah, maybe the hidden Jack weapon. You know, you always do have a couple of Jack specialists here and there in 4K. And we'll see how comfortable these players are at holding on to these 150 BPM Jacks. As you said, this definitely a lot of potential to find some misses and some pretty messy ones at that. So far, though, everyone looking fairly good at the start of this map. Actually, all 6 players almost above 99.9. It's just Lisa Chandra on 99.87, which is the lowest AC in the entire room somehow. And actually, Inns is the one that finds the first miss over on the side of Play Robeats. So this score lead is going to start growing for LOTT's team over here at 9,000 points. And it's going to take a while for Inns to build back up that accuracy as well.
Yeah.
So,
and just considering how everyone else's accuracy is very high, that miss is causing a lot of damage.
Oh, and another miss for Inns.
Yeah, another miss. Accuracy is still very high, but it's not over yet, this denser section. Yeah, LOTT's team is doing really good capitalizing on these misses. Only 1/4 of the map to go.
Oh, but Yui is looking like they're struggling actually, and Raidsec finds a miss themselves. LOTT finds a miss.
LOTT as well. A total team meltdown right now.
Oh my god, what's happening over there? They can't handle the density at this BPM.
Yeah, they were so close. They just fell. They just lost stamina at the very end, and the lead 20 points in their favor. Now it's 20,000 points in Robeats' favor. They clutched it at that last section.
That was a massive swing. It was looking so good for Team Blue here. All three players were holding like 99.9 pretty much until that last quarter of the map.
Yeah, they just couldn't hold on, unfortunately.
And then also, wait, the next pick is the band map.
This, hold on.
I'm going to assume that they're going to be picking LN2 instead.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they meant.
Yeah, it looks like
these
it there.
ratios, we should mention the ratios.
Yeah, their Jack score's all right.
Yeah, most normal Jack scores. Yeah, as you called out earlier, LN2 will be the next pick. That it just makes sense after LN3.
Yeah, it's also one that they have information on, right? Play Robeats did play this in their last match, and they did have kind of a struggling CC'd player again in this one as well, getting something around like I think 92 or 920,000 points ish, and definitely something that Lott's team can capitalize on here.
Yeah, that's for sure. If you're able to handle this BPM of L intensity, you should be able to power through this map for the most part. If not, then the score will be such a huge difference. If you just can't keep up with the sheer density of these talents.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like we are getting some switch outs as before. So Funeral switching in for Yui, Robeats and Orkanos coming in for Play Robeats instead of Lisa Chandra and Ins.
And a lot of swaps, I'd love to see it. People delegating their roles nicely.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of swaps. Not many teams in this tournament so far have kind of kept the same players in the entire time. There's definitely been a couple of A-seed players that are just too strong, like these two that we have in this match here.
That can't be helped.
Yeah, you know, that just happens sometime. Any team that Pavin's on, like, who are you going to switch out Pavin for? And LOTT as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, here you go. Starting off here, this Ellen. Starting off here, density not that hard yet, but these releases can catch you off guard.
And it is going to very gradually build up until the very end, where the density is going to spike up really quickly. But it looks like early lead over to LOTT's team, except, wait a second, that is a miss from Funeral early on. That might tie things up.
There's a very clean miss though. Accuracy still way higher in Orkanos right now. It is very close. And as the map, it will quickly build up actually from here on out.
Yeah, now Funeral is already above that 400 combo mark, and they still have the lead. It's still 9,000 points in the lead for LOTT's team. Despite the 3-way full combo on the other side, it's the accuracy here. And Orkanos still struggling a little bit, 98.6% now, dropping these 200s here and there on the releases.
Yeah, they're just not really stable on these elements, and that is a miss coming into this dense, the KI section. And the lead is growing massively.
Yeah, there's going to have to be an absolutely gigantic collapse on the side of LOTT's team here. Funeral does find a miss, but that's another like really clean miss again. A third one there, but still.
And again, yeah.
This accuracy is not really taking a hit at all for Funeral. It's still 99.5.
Yeah, that's very high. Even beating out Robeats, who has an FC.
That is going to be another very convincing score here. Convincing win coming out from LOTT's Tragic HINDILOVE Extra. They're going to get their not 3-way full combo, but they're going to get 2. And LOTT with the double S as well.
The double S. No, come on, man.
Oh my god.
That is a That is a crazy score. Charles to Pavin as well. Just 1-200, 10-1 ratio. That'll be it. As you said, a very comfortable win for Team Blue here. Now it's up to play Robeats. What will they pick?
We already get their LN players switching out. They already know what's coming. We're going to get one of the Rice maps.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and we get Rice 1. Interesting to see Rice 1 being picked this many times this round.
Yeah, I mean, it's been popular as just one that, you know, a very highly demanding map as far as stamina goes, right? This BPM now really does favor the higher physicality teams, and I think they're the teams that have really been jumping on this pick as well.
Yeah. Might switch next round, so it goes. So, yeah, as I was saying, it might switch next round because this BPM still within the comfort range, but that will, as all maps will increase in the BPM and density in the following rounds.
Yeah, damn. I mean, 230 BPM is already pretty fast for me, I gotta say. Especially when we're talking about a map that's
yeah,
like,
agreed.
It's close to 4 minutes long. You know, I feel like players should not really be getting like comfortable FCs, but you know, here we are with some of these teams.
That's just how it is. It's not just good at the game.
Yeah, we got to raise it up to what, like 260? Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. Anyway, getting a lot of swaps. Lisa Chandra and In's coming back once again.
Yeah, we are seeing Raidsick once more. Did actually perform very well for at least the first 90% of the Jack map earlier. So definitely has the ability to get you know, high ratios and in those like more consistent maps.
Yeah, definitely. This is a very consistent in the patterning, but just like the Jack map, they fell at the very end, just maybe due to kind of stamina. And stamina plays a very big part in this map. This is the stamina focus map after all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, here we go into the map here. Pretty dense intro, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's only for a brief moment. No place having any sorts of issue.
And yeah, some really high accuracies for everyone. Almost everyone above 99.7. It's just Yui dropping down, but actually In's finding an early miss there.
Ooh, yeah, there is an early miss. Still has the accuracy.
Yeah, the accuracy lead should still be in favor of Play Robeats by a little bit here. So once we see In's hit this 400 combo again, this lead should start shrinking gradually, as Yui is still a little bit behind in the accuracy.
Yeah, and you don't want to see that because this map goes on for a long time, so you are expected to somewhat hold this accuracy throughout the entire map. The lead is shifting already.
Yeah, and all Raidsick finding a miss there as well. Yui dropping the accuracy down to 99.2 now as well. A lot of 200s now. So slowly losing this accuracy. This lead is growing more and more towards Play Robeats. Another miss over for Raidsick.
Yeah, you are about shifting towards the later side, but they are holding that combo. That is the most important part. Yeah, Chandra and Pavin just powering through this map. LOTT doing all they can. 99.9.
Oh, but there goes Yui. Oh, and that's a big miss as well.
Lots of misses, and they are below 99 range.
That definitely
halfway through the map.
that definitely looked like a little bit of a stamina kind of thing, right? Once you miss the first time, the floodgates kind of open and you stop being able to keep
Yeah.
up, and Yui's finding repeated misses now.
And same with Race6 actually. Yet another miss. Kind of a slower section he got here, but the damage has really been done. 55,000 points of difference. Kind of seems near impossible to get back by your own.
Yeah, and I mean, despite that early miss from Ince, it's now 99.7 for them. Not missed since then
it's
as well.
crazy high. And yeah, the map is kind of over already with repeated misses coming from Team Blue. Only LOTT being able to hold on.
Yeah, we're going to see more of the same here because we are having one more stream section towards the end.
Yeah.
But, you know, it should favor the players that are already doing the best here.
At least it gives Team Blue the short pause to just regain some of that stamina back.
But how long is it going to last in this very last section here as well? More
Not
misses.
long, I presume.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate. Really good.
This is going to be...
Robeats.
Okay, well, Ince does find a miss. I was going to say that this is going to be
No.
like a absurd team score. Like, look at Pavan
still
and
is,
Lisa
actually.
Chen. It is. Like, look at... Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
2979. 2 double S's. 3 double S's. Wait a
Three
second.
double S's.
3 double S's. Oh
You
my
have
god.
LOTT and Lisa Chandra with that insane ratio, and then you had Pavin with 100.
Pavan was almost
300.
pushing 2 digits on that,
That is
300.
crazy.
That's for an almost 4-minute long, like, non-stop map. That is insane. And I was about to ask the question after that map, you know, do they decide, does LOTT's team decide to go for the SV? It looks like the answer is no. They are going for hybrids
No,
instead
yeah.
now.
No, not yet. As we mentioned earlier, hybrid is at least somewhat of a more equal ground compared to Rice and Ellens. And hybrid 3 though, this is a very dangerous pick. This is so RNG, the patterning.
Yeah, really easy to just kind of like eat dirt a little bit on some of these patterns, right?
Yeah, it's either like any team can just self-destruct at any given moment in this type of map. No one is safe.
And we are getting Funerals switching in. Nair also switching in. And also Robeats for Play Robeats.
Wow. Guys, I think he played Robeats.
He might play Robeats.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Starting already with Hybrid 3. Yeah, this is scary seeing this map.
And a very nice and calm first 30 or so seconds here.
Pretty much 1/3 of the map, I think. Or close to it. Like, very, very slow build up.
I mean, chances to drop some 200s here or there, but 200s, we don't really expect that to be the deciding factor. It's really going to be who misses once we get into the real meat of the chart.
Yeah. Yeah, starting off here. Just gotta make sure not to waste too much of that accuracy. Yeah, Ince is losing a bit of accuracy, but still maintaining a high, a mid 99%. And here we go with this build up.
And here we go into these faster patterns, these bursts.
Yeah, this barrage of speed, Ellens and Rice. Ince gets the first drop.
But it's not a big lead just yet. The accuracy still looking good for Play Robeats overall, as Funeral and Neb both holding fairly low accuracies.
Yeah, Pava and Robeats holding really strong accuracies on their end. Ins is slowly building back that accuracy and that combo.
This lead is still up in the air a little bit, but Robeats finding the miss.
Ooh.
Actually, that's only one full combo left for that team. All three still on the board for LOTT's team over here.
Yeah, accuracy dipping down on their side, but they are holding the combo, as you said. That is very important as Ins gets another break once again. And we come into this kind of a non-stop section here.
There is one break coming in for Team Blue now. The first break that they're going to have, but it's a fairly clean one. Another one repeated, actually. And maybe the score ends up
to lose the stamina, actually. Yeah, the stamina is losing, but the map is quickly coming to an end. I think that might be enough, actually.
Yeah, I think there's just too much of a buffer built up in that first kind of half of the map earlier. So that Team Blue managing to win their own pick once again. Just the one section that Net ended up missing in there. 2 full combos for them from on LOTT and Funeral. Pavin with the SS, of course.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, Net just managed to held on. Just held on long enough, basically. Yeah, risky pick, but worked out in the end, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it paid off in the end, so they do end up holding on to that point. It's going to be 3-3 now, and Play Robeats going to get to pick one of their last 2.
Yeah. Actually, seeing how that map went, going Rise 3 is not the best option as well, really. Because they can play speed. Oh, there you go, Rise 5.
Yeah, Rise 5 should look fairly good here for Play Robeats, all things considered.
Yeah, this is very speed as well, but it's just the tech aspect of it, very bursty and lots of choke points in the map.
And definitely when it comes to the Rise patterns as well, Play Robeats has been just more consistent, right? Both the accuracy and the combo has been in their favor so far.
Yeah, that's right. See Lisa Chandra once again coming back. I guess we should be seeing Raid Sick.
Yeah, Raid Sick, and is Funeral staying in for this one?
He might be, actually. He's still here. That'll be interesting. Since so far it was Yui playing for the B seeds. I like the chat. This map makes my ears bleed.
Sometimes it do be like that. There's been much more like, you know, divisive songs that I've seen in tournaments, right?
Yeah, this one it's still bearable, I guess, for me.
There was one, I forgot the name of it. There was one like, was it a Jack map in MWC at some point that was that everyone hated because of the song? I can't remember.
I wonder which year is that. I can't remember
anyway,
as well.
There's been a few. It happens.
Yeah,
one time we can get like some like full on noise mapping at some point, surely.
No, rather not. Yeah, Ne is going to be playing instead of Raid Sick.
And Funeral actually playing instead of Yui, so we're getting the full LN team.
Yeah, I mean, it's still fine. It's not like they can't play Rise. And seeing how the past Rise picks have went for them, maybe a change of lineup is needed. And
they did also perform very well on, you know, Hybrid 3 just before, which had its own fair share of like speed patterns in the Rise sections there. Wait a second. Okay.
LOTT.
Okay. No, I was gonna wait.
LOTT?
What's going on?
Is LOTT disconnected?
Is what's going on? No,
I'm
what?
not sure.
Huh? I was gonna say it looked like Lisa Chandra was like AFKing the start of the map, but then it corrected itself, and then LOTT is not playing, and then Funeral stopped playing, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
I have no idea either. Yeah. As blind as everyone is watching.
It does seem like we got the abort. Yep, the abort has come through. We're asking. LOTT has typed that he is here.
Oh, apparently he didn't get to start the map like everyone else.
Yeah, I mean a little bit weird. Sometimes it
weird.
happens, I guess. Maybe some like
Yeah,
weird kind of internet connection issues.
Yeah, this is probably at a very bad time, like just as they are starting. Yeah, let's quickly ready up. We want to keep this nice streak we have been going. This team has just been through so many situations before. There's way too many to count.
Oh no. Now they're typing Pavin question mark in the chat.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Please. We see the MP start coming in. Oh,
Oh
And
no. Oh, there
he's-
goes Pavin.
no, there goes Pavin. Oh no.
No, not like this. Abort once more, maybe.
Yeah, we. This is unfortunate.
Who will crash
at
next?
least-
Put in your predictions now.
No more crashes. I do not want to see a third abort. What happened? Even Pavin is questioning what happened. I can't tell if it's just Bancho being Bancho or. Yeah, let's.
And they are switching out for Raid Sick.
Wait, hold on.
Is that allowed in the rules?
They can't.
Yeah, I mean, just you know, putting it out there. I think MWC rules this is not allowed, but
Yeah, it's fine, I guess, because
yeah, I mean, we're finally in. Better than not being able to play the map at all.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, because they didn't even start the map, to be honest. It was just like the very intro before they
Yeah,
get
and-
the ball to the game.
Oh, Raid Sick
Yeah,
does
good
actually
goal,
find
though.
the first miss very early on there, so it's going to be early lead over to play Robeats.
Yeah, but this barrage of very technical bursting.
Oh.
LOTT missing after the fact.
That is unexpected, and also that act drop as well that came with it. That's significant there, below 99% briefly.
Yeah, it was a nasty drop. And Play Robeats is gonna take advantage of this with another miss from Raid Stick.
Oh, not on the
bit
break
of a slow.
section.
Oh no. Yeah, he's just not having a good time. Despite it being a slow section, but we are quickly building up to a more denser part.
And now, I mean, with
And
LOTT
still-
also tanking the accuracy earlier on, there's just no one to match Pavin and Lisa Chandra, and I mean, actually all three of them holding above 99.7. That's higher
Yeah,
than the
you
best
know-
accuracy on LOTT's team, and Inns does find a miss, but it's a fairly clean one, still 99.6%.
Yeah, it's just a very big difference when the best player can't even compare to the worst player on the other side. And with this last section, very brutal transition, both teams hitting it, but this lead right now, extremely massive, over 50,000 points.
LOTT not having a good time as well, finding another miss towards the end here as Raidsick continues to find those, and it's going to be a very nice point here for the play Robeats. They're going to win their 4th.
Yeah, they are going to win their 4th.
Oh my god, Pavin.
Baron!
When was the last time Pavin got a 200? Just asking.
Did he get a 200?
Has he? I need to go check now that I've said that. Okay,
I'm curious actually.
2. How did he? Oh my god. 3.
Yeah, this is a crazy spot. And
he got 1 200 on LN2 and 1 200 on Jack.
That is crazy. Crazy consistency.
No, this is like ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, no brainer as well. Hybrid 2 coming out. I don't think they'll be that comfortable picking Hybrid 1.
Yeah, this is going to be one that they're going to have to hold on to the combo. I mean, the accuracy is looking good on these picks for Team Blue. It's just whether or not it has to be Ins trying to like stabilize that combo. If Ins can find the combo and hold on to it for as long as possible, Play Robeats could definitely take this one away.
Yeah, agreed. Hybrid 2, there's a lot of like this nasty LNs that sporadically appear throughout the map. If they are not ready, they can catch a lot of accuracy. But yeah, as expected, we see Nair coming back in.
And Funeral as well. We're getting Robeats switching in for Play Robeats as well. So all the teams seem to be as expected, kind of completed for both sides.
Yeah. Actually, didn't mention, but Funeral did quite well actually in the last Rise map. So they could be staying for the next one. Right, there we see the MP start command. Going into this Hybrid 2. So far, every team winning their own pick. This late into the match.
Yeah, it has been very back and forth so far.
Yeah.
Both teams looking very consistent on their own kind of skill sets as well. Not a very good start here for Ins early on, getting quite a few 200s there, but should be able to build up pretty quickly.
Yeah, those LN's releases kind of tanking a bit of accuracy there.
Robeats also not having the best time here with that accuracy. Ins finding that drop actually.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone else quite consistent in the accuracy and combo. Actually, Robeats as well is not having the best time in terms of accuracy.
Oh, these misses are brutal here from Ins, really struggling to hold on to any kind of combo on these LN sections in between. And now that accuracy's tanked down to 98.7 as well. Lowest accuracy on Team Blue is 99.5, so they're doing much better on the accuracy front.
Yeah, and they have all their combos intact. It's still quite a long map, only 1/3.
But that is
Anything could happen.
A lot of misses that they're going to have to come back from if they want to reduce this score lead. It shouldn't grow any further now, especially with Ins managing to build up that accuracy back up to 99%.
Yeah, that's right. But we see more of these LNs coming into play. He's struggling to hold that accuracy, build the accuracy, but he is holding the combo. Yeah, that's 5 FC so far. What the heck?
Yeah, we'll see if that holds up. It is a long map. Maybe not so much of a diff spike towards the end compared to some other maps, but still holding on to like the consistency for this long. Definitely possible for some chokes to happen towards the end here. but it's looking very good for Team Blue currently.
And so far, most of these patterns, everyone having no issues. It's just Inns, unfortunately, just not consistent enough. And we see this Ellen build up, and we see the triple inverse.
When everyone hits
No
through
one
it.
having an issue. Yeah. Yeah, one last part of the map to go. And it's still relatively the same. Just a bit more Ellens thrown into it.
And no one really giving up anything on Team Blue's side. They're still holding on with the 3-4 combos.
Yeah, that's right. And the map is pretty much coming to an end already. In's doing really good in the second half, but just too many misses in the first half of the map, which is what's gonna make the difference here.
This is kind of a crazy team score. Oh, wait, why is it again? Why? How did he do?
No!
Where's the 200s?
There is no 200s from this man. I mean, LOTT as well, just 1 200. Net actually 5 200s. That is also really good.
Yeah, Net's supposed to be the C seed here. What's up with that?
Yeah. That's just how it is.
Damn.
When the map density is within your comfort range, you can score really high. Yeah, triple FCs from Team Blue. Really good hybrid.
4-4, so both teams, they just get 1 pick each. This is going to be Play Robeats' last pick, and of course it's going to be the last Rice map remaining. Still looking good on the Rice map. They haven't really showed anything... Well, they haven't really showed any weakness on Rice, maybe aside from that little bit of a scare on the Quad Jack map.
Yeah, other than that, they have been quite consistent, but we still have to point out though that hybrid 3 very speed focused, and they weren't as consistent in that.
I mean, also kind of have to shout out that both SVs are still up. Like, are they just going to be ignored mutually the entire match?
That's even more sadder. It might happen actually. It's up to Team Blue if they want to take a gamble and go for the SV, because Hybrid 1 doesn't seem like the best option for them, realistically. It's just physically much harder. Yeah, are we gonna see Nair and Female stay? Oh, never mind. Yep, we see Raidsit coming back in.
And are we seeing Funeral stick in as well?
He might be actually, just considering how well he's been doing.
Seems like it from the chat. So it looks like we're going to be going with these 6 here.
Also, still the same lineup from Play Robeats, the Rice team.
Yeah, I mean, they've been all performing really well, aside from, you know, a couple misses here and there for Inns, but the accuracy has definitely been up there on the Rice picks. Sure.
Here we go. Rice 3, the last Rice map available in this match.
And the last opportunity as well for Team Blue to get a break point. So if they do lose this, they will not be able to avoid playing a tiebreaker if they want to win.
And this map, pretty common intro, but here we go into this stream. But these streams get progressively faster and faster. Here we go.
Oh my god.
No one finding issue in that. What the heck? Oh, but Raidsit gets the first miss.
First miss there, not too big of a drop there, 99.3%, so still maintaining that accuracy, but it is going to be a lead starting to grow for Play Robeats as long as they can keep up these combos.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty much the only difference. Funeral matching Inns and LOTT matching Pavin for the most part. Kind of a breather for these players, but we'll get back into this pattern.
Oh, what was that?
What was that miss? Very
and again,
unfortunate.
It's the break
this is
sections. It's always they're the most dangerous parts.
The nerves, man. It can catch you off anytime.
Yeah, I mean, especially it's when you kind of loosen up for a second, right? All those nerves, you get shaky all of a sudden, and you'll miss on the easiest note.
Yeah, but I have to tense up now as we are in the more denser section, and this speed will keep building up. The lead 30,000 points is fairly huge.
Yeah, and still the 3 full combos staying strong for Play Robeats right now. Raidsec finding another miss there at the start of that section. It might just be it. This is 46,000.
Yeah, Raidsec probably wasn't the best choice here. Just unable to keep up with this map. All 5 players are still holding full combos. What is this? Yeah, and coming to this last section is quite stamina heavy. Does not stop until the end. And
yeah, we do get all 5 full combos at 2.97 million score.
What is this team's score?
Pavan gets 1. That's the first 200 in like what, 5 maps?
Yeah, Lisa trying to get 1 as well. And wow, okay. Both SVs are getting ignored in this match. They are going for hybrid 1.
Like, I mean, I guess... So, I mean, the weird thing is, you know, both teams saw each other's kind of SV scores, but I'm trying to think. I believe Play Robeats played SV2 and LOTT's team played SV1, was it? So maybe it's just a case where, like, both of the teams only know, like, one of the other two, like, one of their other teams' SV picks, and maybe, like, they just happen to be better on the mix that they played. Like, maybe Play Robeats was just better than LOTT's own scores on SV2, and LOTT's team was just better than Play Robeats scores on SV1. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a lot of unknown factors, and especially this late into the match where you're just already so locked in this hard map pool, to just suddenly switch up to play SV at the very end is very difficult. Yeah, hybrid 1. This, I don't see Team Blue winning this comfortably there. It is a hybrid, but very, how to say, Jack focused kind of hybrid. A lot of shields paired with a very awkward Alien Graces.
Yeah, it's as long as Play Robeats can kind of keep up with the LN patterns. That's the main kind of question mark here between these two teams. If Play Robeats can hold on to the LN patterns, then they definitely have a real shot at some of the more physical parts, like you were saying, some of the more Rice-focused parts of this map.
Yeah, it's true. Gosh, the last pick of this match. Will it end and Play Robeats gets the first breakpoint, or will it go to a tiebreaker? Yeah, here we go. Map starting off already not so easy, and Funeral gets the first miss here.
Oh, but
here we go. This
follows it up. It's a bit of a later miss as well. That's going to impact the scores a little bit more because Funerals was before the 400 combo mark, but then, as I say that, Funeral misses once more, so this is going to go a little bit in favor of Play Robeats. Both Ins and Funeral having similar accuracies. Yeah, Robeats and Nair also similar accuracies, as well as Pavan and LOTT. So accuracy, kind of similar for both teams. It's just the 2 misses versus 1 miss.
That's pretty much the difference here. And calmer section before we get into the next key eye of the map. Oh, but this speed up is quite brutal. You're not ready.
Oh my god, but everyone hitting it fine.
Everyone hitting it, no problem. But here we go into the last third of the map here. Everyone so far being able to keep up with the Jack battling, but these Allens are very hard to keep up as well.
This is the opportunity for LOTT's team to claw it back if any mistake comes out from Play Robeats. Only 4,000 points. This lead is definitely
This is very small.
Yeah, not certain whatsoever. I mean, it feels like if Team Blue can keep up the accuracy, they might be able to take this back just through pure accuracy.
Oh no, Klein, please don't. No, Klein.
Hold on.
Not like this. Ins,
hello? Oh my god. But Nair finds a miss. Ins is here, okay, no disconnect.
The VR missed.
Oh my god, wait, but Ins... What? Wait,
huh?
Huh? MP Link. What happened?
MP Link. I need the MP Link.
Ins... Oh, I think Ins's game completely lagged out. Is that what happened? I see 44 misses for Ins at the end of the map.
Wait, so who got the point?
It was LOTT's Tragic Hindi Love Extra getting the point. Ins got 904k.
Oh my... Oh, that is...
That was, I guess, a game freeze or something of that nature. Because that... Yeah, Ins's score just suddenly, like, getting about 40 misses in the last, like, 10 seconds of that map.
That is unfortunate.
I'm kind of looking at the scores as well, what Ins had. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Play Robeats would have won that. But nothing you can really do about now. This is unfortunately what happens sometimes.
I guess the type... we completely forgot to mention we are in tiebreaker.
Yeah, we are in tiebreaker now. It's just a bit of an unfortunate way to get to tiebreaker, especially for Play Robeats.
Yeah, it's like... It's like happy but not happy at the same time, considering the situation.
Yeah, I mean, great that we get to see 2 tiebreakers in one weekend for sure, especially with a tiebreaker like this.
Yeah, the original song to boot. And no, bot is not possible as well, being so late into the match.
Yeah. I mean, Funeral was playing, so he might have just assumed that the misses happened at the start. No, the misses happened at the very end. So it was the opposite situation there, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I see Pavin and Konkawa in the chat bringing out the old classic tiebreaker. They are no strangers to that. MWC last year, they had what, like 3 or 4 tiebreaker matches.
Yeah, and their scores are something, to say the least.
Yeah, shout out to Pavin, what, FCing of Ambrosia in match.
Yeah, they might be able to pull the same kind of situation for this matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I think is that, you know, obviously this map is very physical. It is a very difficult map overall. And so far, I think Play Robeats has shown that they have a little bit better physicality-wise. It's just in the LN sections where I feel like Team Blue is going to be able to kind of make up that difference. So it just comes down to these LNs. Can the players on Play Robeats hold the combo and the accuracy through those sections?
Yeah, that's pretty much the same case for the last tiebreaker, actually. Pretty neck and neck until the... how to say... the LNs... the ending LNs came in. Yeah, a bit of a timeout here. A really needed timeout for both teams to just sort out their PCs and internet.
Oh my god, yeah. All the PC and internet issues.
Yeah, this is your only time to quickly do your best to sort it out.
Yeah, you absolutely don't want the same thing to happen on this last tiebreaker as well, because I do think Play Robeats definitely need Ins and Pavin to be available for this one.
Yeah, definitely. You know, okay, off topic, you know what's funny? Since I'm on my phone, I'm seeing all this without audio.
Nice.
Because I can't really watch Twitch chat either. So safe to say I understand the struggle.
Yeah, maybe some of the players should look into that solution as well. Just play on your phones.
Play on your phone. Just plug your keyboard to your phone.
Yeah. Or just load up Osu on your phone. You can just tap the screen with your 4 keys.
Yeah. That is funny. Okay, we see the MP start. Seems like we are ready to go. This will be the lineup here. Having ins Robeats, 4-play Robeats. And on the other side, LOTT and Funeral for LOTT's Tragic. HINDILOVE Extra. That's the
Yeah, I
only
think-
time I'll say the full name.
Yeah, these teams make a lot of sense. These are the ones that were playing most of the hybrid picks, of course. So we'll see how this one plays out. Long map as well, so they're going to have to keep their accuracies fairly high or fairly decent at the very least and beat out their counterparts here.
Yeah, I guess for at least half of the players here, accuracy won't be the main priority. Just keeping up with the physicality and holding on combo as much as they can.
Yeah, well, I mean, accuracy as in,
Starting off
trying to hold the 99 instead of the 98, right? But Robeats and...
Yeah.
Well, actually, just Robeats finding a couple misses early on there. Nair does trade it, though.
Yeah, this very quick and dense Allen and Burst catching them off guard.
And
Here we go into
another miss, actually.
yeah. Of the map.
Ince and Robeats both with struggling in terms of the accuracy just a little bit, down into the low 99s for both of them. All 3 players on Team Blue holding above 99.4, so they're off to a very nice early lead here as Robeats finds another miss.
Yeah, just not having a good time with this Allen heavy section. Those rise in between is also very challenging to hit. But the next section is going to be quite the rise focus heavy, so maybe potential drops from Team Blue.
Oh, but that's an awkward one on
that
the
is
LNs.
And
But
yeah, they
as you
lost
say,
their full combo. Oh,
here we go, though. 2 misses for Team Blue, Nair and Funeral. Nair finding the repeat miss on this much faster section. Funeral as well. This score gap is actually closing really fast now. Less than 3,000, less than 2,000. There you go. It's slipped back just in that one short section. The accuracy was tanking for both of those players
yeah,
on
it was
Team
short,
Blue.
but it was... Yeah. This lead now extremely close.
And it's gonna be who really keeps up with the opposite skill set the best, right? Play Robeats are gonna have to hold it together during the LN sections a bit more, and Team Blue's gonna have to hold it together a bit more in these Rice sections as well if they want to maintain any kind of lead. Otherwise, it feels like it is gonna go back and forth a little bit more here.
That's right. Bad news for Team Blue though, as we are building up to this very Jack focus section. After all this barrage of speed and Allens.
Nair and Robeats both finding trade. Funeral and Ince also trading. So all things considered, the accuracy or the score is going to be
a lot.
tied. All these misses all coming out in favor of Play Robeats by just a little bit, it seems. And we do not mention those names in the middle of the screen.
We do not mention those names. Everyone else is trading so much. The score lead
but
is so
Ince, that's
close.
a big drop. Nair also finds a big drop, though. It's going back and forth so much, but Robeats and Ince both drops the combo once again. This lead is going to start growing in favor of
Yeah, but
Lott's
Juno is
team,
holding it together.
but not by that much. Look at this score. It's 2,000 points as we still have a third of the map left.
It's... Yeah, but Team Blue held it together throughout that section, and we are closing towards the end. Very Ellen focus ending.
And with albeit only 2,000 points, it is a lead for Team Blue. They are the team that have the better LN capability overall, so this ending might favor them a little bit. But easier said than done. They're going to have to hold their combos.
It's still very fast ending. 244 BPM, by the way. Here we go, this build up.
Oh my god, every single miss is going to count here. Robeats finding a miss. It's going to increase the lead just a little bit. And Ince as well, that's both of those. Both of those players. Robeats finding another miss. Ince finds another miss. This lead is growing really fast now. Both Funeral and Nair holding on, but Funeral finds a drop finally. Nair misses as well, but traded with Ince. And this lead is not going any smaller.
Nair and Funeral dropping a lot here, but they are still holding somewhat of a lead.
Ince is just tanking too much. These are huge misses down below 98%. That's preventing any lead from shrinking here. Robeats finds another trade with Nair, but overall, it seems like this lead is not going to be shrinking anytime soon as we're getting into the very last sections of the map now.
Insanely dense right sections, but Team Blue are holding it together. This lead much larger than the one we saw before the drop.
No way. No way Pavin and LOTT are doing this right now.
No.
Oh my god. That came close.
My gosh.
10,000 points, but 5,200.
5 and 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, insane scores, really, but that will be it. Team Blue, definitely not a tragic match for them. They will take this win. 6-5, winning the tiebreaker.
Yeah, and with that, LOTT's Tragic HINDILOVE Extra, they're going to be moving on into the top 6, the winners, well not winners, the losers, finals week here. Going to be versing Bocce Soup as well.
Bocce Soup, yeah. So, yeah, that was quite the intense tiebreak. I wish I could hear the song, but...
Yeah, of course. But with that, that is all of our matchups here. I believe the winners bracket match, that one has already finished as well. LN Soup won that one. So it is going to be Yuma Fanboys versus LN Soup in the winners finals there. We have Bocce Soup versus LOTT's Tragic HINDILOVE Extra and Hybrid Soup versus Pixel 7.
All there you go. The top 6 that will be playing next weekend.
Yeah, and all of these teams left are such like high level as well. We've seen like absurd scores coming out from all of these teams. And it's going to be interesting because I think it's very up in the air at this point who is going to come out on top.
Yeah, it will be fun to see. Be interesting to see.
But yeah, that is going to be doing it for this stream here. Make sure you stay tuned. I believe tomorrow is going to be when the map pool showcase is going to be planned for the finals week.
Yeah, map pool showcase will be same time tomorrow, 14 UTC +0. So definitely tune in for that if you want to see the next map pool. And other than that, schedule should be out quite soon since this is the last match of the weekend. So yeah, that'll be it actually.
That's going to do it for today. So until tomorrow, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys next time.